Hey everyone, this is Angela from Bake It With Love, and today we're making our Swedish meatballs. Now you're going to need a couple slices of bread, some milk, some ground beef, allspice and nutmeg, as well as some onion, some chopped parsley, garlic powder, salt and pepper, an egg, some olive oil and butter, then also some all-purpose flour, beef broth, heavy cream, Worcestershire sauce, some Dijon mustard, and lingonberries, which we'll talk about where to get those when we get there. So we're going to start out with soaking our bread in that half a cup of milk, 2 slices, just a few minutes. Then we'll squeeze out the excess milk and break that bread up into our ground beef here. I like to leave the crust on. I don't taste the difference. Some people like to take it off. I'm grating my nutmeg right in there, as well as my onion, because I don't like big chunks of onion in my meatballs. About a half a small onion, 1/4 cup to a half a cup, depending on how much onion you like. And you can mince that or chop it. It's up to you. I'm adding my allspice, and then my parsley. I'm using about, this is a heavy tablespoon of parsley, but about 2 tablespoons is what you'll need. Half in the meatballs, half in the sauce, and then I reserve some of the sauce parsley for garnishing at the end. Then I added some garlic powder, salt and pepper, and what I didn't add is my egg, and I usually add my egg. I make this a million times, and today I forgot it because I'm a dork. And but you don't want to forget it, because it is your binding agent for your meatballs. So don't forget that egg. Mix your meatballs, everything here together, and then form your meatballs. About golf ball size, about 1.5 inches. You can make them bigger or smaller, whatever you want, but make sure they're pretty consistently sized. You'll want that even size so that they cook evenly. So we have our meatballs ready, and we're getting a large frying pan or skillet ready at medium-high heat. We're going to start out with a tablespoon of olive oil and 1 pat or a tablespoon of our 5 tablespoons of butter total that we're using here today. You put all of your meatballs in your pan or skillet whenever it's ready and nice and hot. And you're going to turn your meatballs to cook all of the sides until they're nicely browned. I leave mine semi-pink. That means they're going to be kind of medium rarish when I pull them out. And they'll be cooking more in the sauce later. So if you want yours fully cooked, make sure you don't leave any pink on the outside. Then I'm going to put my other 4 tablespoons of butter into the pan, and if it looks really brown, like you think, oh gosh, that's not going to taste good, no, it works out beautifully. As well as my flour, 2 tablespoons of flour, and then you whisk all of that, and you're getting up all those particles of the juices and kind of burnt stuff off. It's not truly burnt, it's called fond, and you want that fond. So I'm adding my beef broth here, and then I'm going to whisk it so it's nice and creamy. And you want that fond, like I said, it adds so much flavor. It's the great stuff that's stuck on the bottom of the pan. Here's my heavy cream, 1 cup of heavy cream, whisk that in as well. And then we'll add our Dijon mustard, the coarse ground. I can't recommend that enough. The coarse ground Dijon right there. And then Worcestershire here, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire, and 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. You can go a little bit heavier on the Dijon if you like. It's not going to hurt anything. In fact, it's going to taste wonderful. I added a little bit more Worcestershire there just for my taste. A little bit of salt and pepper because I tasted it there. Do salt and pepper to your taste. There's 2 tablespoons of the lingonberries. Now, if you can't find those at your local store, go to Walmart, order them, ship to store. It's a great service, and you can find a lot of stuff there. If you don't know about that, do it. Add your meatballs back in, add some more of the chopped parsley. Leave a little bit out to garnish if you want. Otherwise, it can all go in at this point, and it's going to look absolutely fabulous. Turn your meatballs so that they soak in all that wonderful gravy juice, and keep cooking them for a few minutes on a low simmer there. Just a couple of minutes at the simmer. Once you have it at a nice low simmer, 2 to 3 minutes, and then it is ready to serve. And this is fabulous with mashed potatoes and some more of the lingonberries to dip your Swedish meatballs into on the side. You'll see it in the photo there that was at the beginning. So if you like the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on any of the wonderful stuff coming up. As always, we are so glad to have you here with us. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again next time.